Hello there! I'm Adamast. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing something a little bit different. Usually I stream to my channel, but today I want to do a pre-recorded session of Europa Universalis 4, which is one of my favorite games of all time. And as you can probably tell, I'm going to be playing as Brandenburg. My goal for this playthrough, because I do like to set goals for myself each time I play this game. My goal is a pretty generic one, but it should be fun nonetheless, and that is to start as Brandenburg, form Prussia, which will involve taking over the Teutonic Order, or at least the land that the Teutonic Order starts with, and then I have to turn Protestant in order to form Prussia, and then the end game goal will be to form Germany and take all of the land that Germany has cores on, or the Germanic region. So if I look at the region map mode, that is both northern Germany and South Germany, or North and South Germany I should say, and then I believe they also have some of the Low Countries land as well. So that's the goal for today. Or that's the goal for this playthrough, I should say. I'm probably not getting through it in the first video. So, a little disclaimer before I start. It's been a while since I've played EU4, to be quite honest. I used to play this a lot back in college a number of years ago. And one of the very first playthroughs that I ever did, full playthroughs I should say, was actually doing exactly what I'm doing today, which is Brandenburg to Prussia to Germany. But that was back in like 2016 or so, and needless to say, the game has changed quite a bit since then. I also want to point out that I do not have the Empire DLC or the Leviathan DLC, which is the newest one. I don't think the Leviathan one will be an issue. I don't know how much that really adds to this kind of playthrough, because I think that's more focused on Southeast Asia. That's my understanding at least. But the Empire DLC will affect this playthrough because it does actually change the way that the Empire works, Holy Roman Empire, as well as the Catholic faith and the Protestant faith. But like I said, I don't have that DLC, and I didn't feel like it was a necessity to get that DLC just for this playthrough. Especially since right now on Steam, the reviews for that DLC really are mixed. They're 53% approval. So, you know, is it really worth spending $20 just for a single playthrough? I'm not certain about that. In any case, hopefully that doesn't bother anyone too badly. But I just wanted to throw that out there so that anyone who notices that I might be missing some decisions or choices or events or anything like that, that's the reason why. So, with all that being said, I'm ready to get into it. I haven't really attempted this run recently, and I'm kind of going in this a little bit blind because it's been quite a while since I've done anything related to the Holy Roman Empire. But my last playthrough, I actually played as Castile. I didn't put this on my YouTube channel or anything. This is just me playing in my own time. I played as Castile, formed Spain, did a lot of that stuff. I also played as Byzantium recently, but other than that, I haven't played really in a year or so, besides those two playthroughs. Maybe 2 years, in fact. So, I'm going to be a little rusty. Just want to throw that out there as well. But, first things first, I want to try and get myself some security here within the Empire by allying Austria. That's usually a pretty strong move right away, especially if you can get allies with the emperor, and then I think if you get them above 100 opinion of you, it makes it a lot easier to sort of take land from the Empire, because they won't, at least this is the way that I remember. I might be wrong about the exact specifics here, but you know, when you take land in the Empire, the Emperor will ask you to return the land. I think as long as they like you a certain amount, you don't actually have to do that, or they won't ask you to return that land. So that kind of allows you, by being friendly with them, it allows you to sort of have free reign within the Empire, taking over land. Now you still have to deal with the increased aggressive expansion for taking territory within the Empire, which will definitely be an issue, but you don't have to worry about actually having to return the land. So that'll be nice. Other than that, let's take a look at what we are dealing with in terms of our military. We have 7 infantry and 2 cavalry right now. What is my treasury looking like? Not too bad. I could probably, I mean, I should be able to push this up to the force limit here. In fact, I might do that because there's might be a decision or a mission, sorry, to do that. Build the force limit, yeah. Which then gives you morale of armies and land maintenance modifier. Alright, so this is for... oh, having at least 50 development, okay. So it looks like the first thing is going to be dealing with Newmark. The first custom mission, I think, for Brandenburg is going to be that. We can kind of follow along the mission tree. That's my whole plan. I think there's going to be an event for Newmark where Teutonic Order has the chance to just give it to us. And usually they do, which would be nice. Therefore, we, you know, prevents us from having to actually fight them for Newmark. And then once we take that, we'll have claims on all of this up here, all of Pomerania, which would be nice. And then it gives us claims on mainland Prussia, which is what we need then to form Prussia. So hopefully, by the time we get there, Poland hasn't taken too much of the Teutonic Order like they usually do. In fact, I think the last time I played as Brandenburg, what I did was cheese it a little bit by actually being allies Teutonic Order with the Teutonic Order to prevent Prussia. Sorry, I'm getting my words mixed up. I was allied to the Teutonic Order to prevent Poland from taking land from them, and then I broke the alliance and attacked Teutonic Order myself once I had the ability to. I don't think I'm going to try and do that this time. We'll see how that goes. If I do need to fight Poland, as long as I'm still allies with Austria, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. As long as I can bring Austria into it. I might also try and ally Bohemia, is usually a strong one. Although they sometimes are rivaled. Oh, they're rivaled with Poland. That's good. That's actually really good. Let's see who rivaled me, by the way. So we have Brunswick, Lüneburg, Mecklenburg, and Stettin. Well, that's not too bad at all. In fact, we will want to actually rival Stettin because we'll want to take that land from them. Mecklenburg wouldn't be too bad either, because eventually I do want to take that land, although that's kind of down the line. Is there any way... Wolgast is not on here. Or Volgast, probably, because it's German. I don't know if rivaling the Teutons right away would be a strong move. I feel like that's something after I deal with Pomerania that I want to do. So let's not do that quite yet. So we'll rival Mecklenburg. And then we don't actually need to rival anyone else right now. So I don't think I will. Anyways, going back to the military, I think I will want to actually go to force limit. Although I kind of want to get rid of my cavalry because I I don't think cavalry is actually that useful right away, or early game. So I'm considering removing my cavalry just to save some money in the early game, and then I'll get them back later. These cost 10 each. My force limit's 12, so I could get 5 infantry right now, which would still be enough to get me to force limit. So I am going to actually go ahead and remove my cavalry. This might be a mistake, but it should save me some money. And I'm actually, let's go here and do it the new way of increasing, getting new soldiers, I should say. All right. With all that said, I don't really plan on fighting anyone right away, so I actually could probably bring my army maintenance down for now. I probably should get some other strong allies. Who are you rival to? Brunswick, Palatinate, Mainz. You're allied to the Teutons in Poland. I mean, this feels like the perfect alliance if I can get them. So let's just open all these up, actually, because over time there's no point in keeping these all down. So let's go ahead and start improving relations with Bohemia. I would love to get them as an ally, especially since they haven't rivaled Austria. That works out really well. We could have this strong alliance here of Brandenburg, Bohemia, and Austria. Now the other thing that I could try and do is actually try and become the emperor myself, which isn't necessary, but it could be nice. I'm probably not going to try and do that just for simplicity's sake. I think that's, if I was really trying to min-max this and do as best as I really could, I would probably do that, but I think it's more complicated than necessary. I kind of want just more of a chill, slow, chill playthrough where I'm just gobbling things up, over time and having strong alliances and being methodical with my wars rather than trying to just conquer everything as quickly as possible. So, with that said, I think we're good to go ahead and actually... So let's do military here and get one of these guys as soon as I can, because I am actually making some money here. So I'll unpause. Okay, so I do need to get a new rival, actually. So I actually being rivals... Oh, with Wolgast. Here we go. Yeah, that's a strong one. That's a good one because I actually will have to take their land. Or, I won't have to, but I have a mission to, so it'll make sense to rival them, I think, right away. Where are you going? Your allies with Aachen. Allies with Mecklenburg. Your allies with Livonian Order and Oldenburg, which is pretty weak here. Lithuanian Anhalt. Anhalt, isn't that right here? Wow, that's a it's kind of a random one to be allies with, but whatever. How's my potential alliance here? Also, I forgot. They start off with a bunch of Hussite minority here. So we'll see what they do with that. It's my alliance potential. Your ally is with Brunswick, which is not great, but that's alright. Let's do a royal marriage as soon as I can. And there we go. Now we got the alliance here. So Hohenzollern rule of Brandenburg. Alright, we can get... Oh, I meant to do something with the crown land as well. I forgot to do something about that. Alright, lose 35 administration power, gain unrest until the death of my current ruler. But I get monthly autonomy change? Or gain 1 corruption and then get loyalty but gives 1% of land to the clergy. So let's take a look at the estates right now, actually. I want to seize land from them. I meant to do that right away. Yeah. I should have done that right away, so it didn't do that. That's alright. They should all come back to 30% here soon, in a couple months, so that's not too big of a deal. But I will have to put my army maintenance up right now. There we go. And then fight these guys. So gain 10 loyalty. What is... Sorry. Some of these estate stuff is still kind of new to me. So here's... Okay, I think I'm gonna do this bottom one. Yeah. Alright. Keep going here. Let's actually go up to 4 speed. So, rebels are successful, but it's not a problem because I had a fort here in Berlin. So they should actually attack me in Berlin, I believe. So I'm going to actually just wait and see if they'll come to me. So I've got royal marriage and alliance. Perfect. So now I've got the force limit, which is nice. So actually, I maybe should have waited on clicking that, but I've got 25 years of increased morale, which is nice. Let's also, while I'm at it, oh, I don't have enough money yet. Alright. I probably should just go ahead and, what do I have? Imperial Ambition. Gain 10 prestige. 1 diplomat for 15 years. Improve relations, plus 25%. And that's for having 2 electors backing me. Oh. So Bohemia must be backing me, okay. Won't say no to that. So this is actually to become the emperor, and I get Diplo reputation plus 3. All right, I guess we can try for that. Saxe-Lauenburg, which is here, wants to be allies with me. That's not a strong alliance. I think I'll probably pass on that unless you're an elector, maybe. So here's Cologne. Mainz, Trier. Let's go ahead and start improving with Trier and Cologne. If I can get... Oh, I should have done Saxony. Who are you allies with, Saxony? There. Okay. Allies with Augsburg and Magdeburg. Yeah, I think Saxony might be a good one to ally for now. And I've got up to 4 alliances possible. I'm not going to ally Saxe-Lauenburg. The only reason for that would be to prevent maybe Mecklenburg from taking them over, which they probably will, but that's alright. Alright, here we go. Now they're attacking me. Now these numbers are kind of blurry. I've got my UI like up to 1.2%, and somehow I think they make the numbers blurry here. But I wanted to make sure you guys could see the UI a little bit better on YouTube. So, in any case, we'll go ahead and take down the maintenance a little bit. We'll leave it at like there so that it will actually start to gain a little bit of soldiers, not much. I'm only reinforcing 2 per month. Yeah, okay. Alright, I guess we'll just move this up to like there. Alright. 10 prestige. Someone joins my court. Stettin's opinion of Brandenburg falls. Yeah, I don't care about Stettin's opinion of me, so yeah, I'll do that. And he's a little bit cheaper actually, so I get yearly prestige. Cool. Yeah, I'll do that. Nice. So it's important for anyone who doesn't know to have a decent amount of admin power early on, so you can start getting the ideas, which I think start at admin 5. But you also definitely, like, the most important is always going to be military. So that's why I've got my military focused on. Alright, so I think we've got a pretty good setup right now. I'm going to actually stop improving relations with Bohemia and actually form an alliance here with Saxony as well. And that puts three of the electors backing me. So I actually could very easily... I would not be surprised if I end up actually becoming the emperor here soon. Which would be interesting. So, Poland, big thing here. They now have Lithuania as a junior partner, which they usually do. So that's not surprising. Stettin's opinion of me. Exiles in Brandenburg. Yeah, I'll do that. Get some extra stuff. Royal marriage with Saxony. Is there actually a reason for a royal marriage with Saxony? Not really. Do they like me a little bit less for doing that? No. Alright. So I think we're in a pretty good spot. Once this gets to 12k, I will stop I'll lower my maintenance here. I'm not sure when the decision... Oh, here we go. It's... Speaking of the devil, the fate of Newmark. Alright. So, due to lack of funds, the Teutonic Order is willing to sell us Newmark. So, unfortunately, I don't have the money, but it's not a big deal to go in debt early on. And definitely more important to just get... Oh, I get Newmark and Draumberg. Nice. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And they agree. So now I take both. I lose 100 ducats, and their opinion of me actually goes up. So, that's awesome. There's a mission right there complete. And now I have permanent claims on all of this, which is great. So, I'm probably going to go to war pretty soon here with Stettin or Wolgast, or one of, or maybe, yeah, I'll figure out which one. But for now, I think that'll do it for this first video. So, I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.